Okay.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to all my members who have attended today. Thank you for your attendance and your commitment. This is our second meeting on our latest investment to be made by our company, Surah Holdings Sdn Bhd, which is a project Alpha. This project aims to meet into education and entertainment sector. It is suitable for all Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha. The committee is informed that the approximate cost of the project was around 250 million. Let me first explain the purpose of the meeting. First agenda, we will discuss about meaning of the previous meeting. Second, matter arising. And third, main agenda about presentation of proposal from each committee. After that, we will continue to discuss our project Alpha. Okay, Miss Bai, you will take over here.
Okay, thank you to the chairman for letting me to talk about the previous minute of meeting. We go to the previous minute of meeting. First, look at the date, time, venue, and present. Is there any mistake?
No, thank you.
Okay, so now we go to the agenda. Is there any correction to make?
No, also good.
Okay, thank you. So we go to the 1.0 is the meeting was called to order at 10 a.m. by the charming Mr. Fikri Firman. He thanked everyone for making the time on such a short notice.
Sorry for interrupt.
Is that okay?
Sorry for interrupt. There are an error there, which is the name of chairman. It should be Mr. Shafiq Imran, not Mr. Fikri Firman. Is that
Okay, not that. So we go to the cost 2.0 is the charming brief the committee on the latest investment to be made by Surya Holdings Sdn Bhd, which was Project Alpha. Project Alpha is aimed at meeting to education and entertainment need of Gen Z and Gen Y. The committee was informed that the approximate cost for the Project Alpha is RM 150 million. Is that okay?
Can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me?
Okay, here.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. I feel there is an error which is at sentence. Project Alpha is aimed at meeting the educational and entertainment needs of Gen Z and Gen Alpha. It must be Project Alpha is aimed at meeting the educational and entertainment needs of Gen Z, Gen Y, and Gen Alpha. Next, the second sentence, which is the commit was informed that the approximate cost for the project was 150 million. It must be cost for the project was 250 million. Thank you.
Okay, not the other information. So next is 3.0, which is a report on the three potential sites of Project Alpha. Is that okay?
Excuse me for interrupting Miss Bar, but I think there is a slight mistake. First, Mr. at the MP's warehouse, actually it is located at Pasir Gudang, not Pasir Gadong. And the second is a project about Green Hill Land in Bukit Kuala Terengganu. It is actually 20 kilometer, not 200 kilometer from Kuala Terengganu. And the last one is Miss Julie Lee. It is actually should be Miss Julie Lee. I think that's all.
Okay, not that. So next we go to 4.0, which is a suggestion for the project alpha. Is that okay with this suggestion?
The suggestion, the suggestion is okay, but there are an error on the spelling of Surya Holding. It should be Surya Holding, not Surya Holding.
Okay, not that information. Okay, is there anything else?
No.
I propose that the last of meeting was that I propose that the last of meeting was accepted. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Najah. So I will let the chairman to take over this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bai, for the presentation and explanations. Okay, everyone have any matter arising?
No, for me, no.
No, Chairman.
Okay, if we don't have any matter rising, we will proceed our agenda to the presentation of proposal each committee. We start with presentation with Ms. Shahidah. Okay, now you can give your reason.
Shahidah, can you see the
Sorry for
slide?
okay, sorry for the miscommunication. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Uh, and for my project, I will go with introduction first. The project is at Bukit Belacan Forest Reserve, Selangor. And can you please to the next slide? Ampang Forest Reserve, known in Bahasa as Hutan Lipuk Ampang or Taman Rimba Ampang, is a small park on the eastern fringe of Kuala Lumpur, close to Bukit Belacan. It is located about 50 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur and accessible by car, and it is currently closed to the public for a total refurbishment. And second, the road and footpath follow the course of a river, with heavily forested hills rising on either side. It's a peaceful place with only the sounds of running water, insects, and birds to disturb the silence. And the last is the park is frequented by rare birds and recent sightings such as crested flycatchers and black magpies. And the last one is the rivers also has been dammed in places to create shallow pools for wading, and the water looks fairly clear. And can you go to the next slide? Okay, thank you. And this slide show the picture of an example of a resort, which is we built a resort there, such as a private resort. Uh, and for the project that will be developed, like I said, that place is resort. It will cover all aspects for educational and entertainment. I think that's all for introduction for my project. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Shahidah. Now we go to Miss Najah for presentation of her proposal. Okay, next.
Wait a minute, I want to show the slide first.
Sure.
Miss Najah, can you see the slide?
Yes,
Okay,
Miss Baina.
okay, forward.
Okay, thank you, Miss Baina. Okay, I will explain about the empty old warehouse at Hospital Johor. Okay, empty old warehouse is located at Hospital Johor. So, for your information, this warehouse can be used as a multi-purpose court. It also can do many activities at there, especially in terms of educational and entertainment. Okay, you guys can see at the slide. For entertainment, it can be used as a multi-purpose court. We can renovate the warehouse to build to make a multi-purpose court. It is because the warehouse has a large area. So people can read to do many activities and sport. It also can help people to release stress and keep them healthy. Okay, next for educational. This warehouse also functions for educational, which is it can renovate to make classroom like a tuition class. It also can save money and cost. Many facilities can be added to make a classroom, to make a comfortable classroom, such as aircon, suitable desks, and so on. So people can get more comfortable to make a classroom out there. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Najah, thank you for your presentation proposal. Okay, next we go to Miss HUSNINA to present our proposal. Okay.
Great, Miss Nina. I want to open your slide first.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman and Miss Baina. Everyone can hear my voice, is it?
Yes, very clear.
Okay, thank you so much. So I propose that our project to be held and in Bukit Kor, Terengganu. This is 2 hectare of hilly landscape at Bukit Kor, Terengganu. Next slide, please. Okay, this is the detail of Bukit Kor, Terengganu, which is Bukit Kor located at Marang, Terengganu, and only about 20 kilometer from Kuala Terengganu. Also, topography of Bukit Kor, green hilly land, and which is combination of hill and flat green land. And also the elevation of Bukit Kor is from 0 meter to 140 meter, which is the total area about 83.7% between 0 to 25 Celsius and 16.3% above 25 Celsius. Next slide, please. Okay, this is the EIA, Environmental Impact Assessment. So I provide here about the water quality, noises level, and also air quality. So the water quality, they are slightly polluted. So I suggest that if we do the project in Bukit Kor, so we will reduce the pollution because we will take an action about the pollution. And for the noises level, it's suitable for our project, which is for the educational and entertainment. And air quality is also good and suitable for us to do our project there. Next slide, please. Okay, so in addition, in Bukit Kor, they have biological environment, lots of flora and fauna. So there are 326 species of plant and also 85 species of fauna, which is 41 families of bird and also have mammalian and also some reptile such as lizard and snakes. Next slide, please. Okay, for the cost, worth this project in Bukit Core worth 250 million, suitable for 2 hectare land and for the development and the management. I suggest we do a campsite project or a villa because Marang is a rural area and suitable for the development compared to Pasir Gudang and Selangor. Next slide, please. Okay, so for the last anticipated outcome, which is this place very calming and relaxing area suitable for educational purposes because lots to learn such as about the environment, flora and fauna, and also suitable for entertaining because it was a private area. And also in addition, just like I mentioned in the slide, you can take a look from that. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Husnina. Okay, now we will start the discussion about our project Alpha. Anyone who want to start first?
Sorry to interrupt. Just a minute. I think the project of Miss Husnina is good, but I will explain more about my project. My project is to build a resort. For example, the construction of a resort in that case, the resort can be used as a vacation spot for families who camp or work purposes. In addition, the project will get response from visitors as there is environmental beauty and away from the hustle and bustle of the city. And for more information, the resort will be maintained and controlled to prevent environmental pollution from occurring. For example, like if we build the resort there, we must control the some factors that will might cause of pollution. So there is no issues about pollution or something like that. Any more questions?
Excuse me, I have one question. I want to ask about the cost. I mean the Bukit Belacan near with the city, which is the Kuala Lumpur. So I want to ask, is the cost suitable or not?
Thank you for the question. The cost is really worth it because if we build a resort there, then we can get use our modal or our own budget and build a resort. So if we attracting people or for other states or maybe other countries to come to our resort, like a family or school or work purposes, like I said before. So from that we can gain more benefit. Like people come to our resort, something like that. So I think it's worth it lah to build a resort there.
Okay, thank you for your explanation. And also, I want to ask about the slide. It states that in Bukit Belacan there are a peaceful place and also have water, insect and bird. So I want to suggest that my suggestion Bukit Ko also have lots of biological environment, which is flora and fauna. So it's not the same. Do you agree with me or you still stand with your opinion?
Sorry, your idea is good, but in my opinion, at Bukit Belacan is more suitable for people to come and have some activities with water because there is already have a waterfall, like really beautiful waterfall, and have a river. So there is like really um, nice and beauty environmental. Any questions?
Miss Shahidah, may I ask you something?
Yes.
Okay, I want to ask about the resort that you want to build at Bukit Belacan. Is there any benefit?
Okay, thank you for asking me. As I said before, if we build a resort, they must have give us benefit. Like it's not only to us, but it will give benefit to other people too. Such as it can be a vacation spot for families who camp or work purposes. Like we don't uh, gain the benefit only, but people can rest their mind and can relieve their stress at our resort, like a holiday. So it's not a benefit to us only. All any questions?
Okay, thank you, Miss Shahidah.
If there no any question, then I will ask about a project from Miss Najah.
Okay.
Yeah, as you said before, from the entertainment mean area, does people excited for the activities there from the like people will people come to your uh, warehouse to do such the activities like does people excited to do the activities there?
Okay, thank you for asking me. Okay, at the warehouse, we know that the uh, the warehouse have a large area, so it can put many people on there. So many people can do many activities such as futsal, badminton, and so on. So uh, when the warehouse has renovated, uh, uh, as renovate to make a multi-purpose court. So I think the people can very excited to do the activities at there because it has a large area and many people can go many sport, and I think uh, uh, beside people can keep their body healthy and release their stress, they can make friends, so they can share ideas, share hobby with their friends. I think that's all from me.
And thank you for your explanation.
Excuse me, can I
Okay.
interrupt, please?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I want to ask about the Pasir Gudang warehouse. I want to ask about it's not the suggestion that you propose about the facilities to keep the body healthy, which is such as the sport. It's not that is a common thing that we can get everywhere. Why should we do this project? Can you explain more about that?
Can repeat your question, please?
Okay, I mean that my question is, it's not that entertainment such as sport, we can do that everywhere, not only in the I mean, every place actually have their own sports area. So why should we do that again? Can you explain?
Okay, thank you for asking me. Okay, for my opinion, I think the sport should do it there because it have a large area, and then the warehouse have uh, have uh, uh, have a large area with it have um, this.
Sorry, may I interrupt?
Yes, you mean.
I think Miss Najah want to explain that other place may have their own specialty, like and at warehouse, Pasir Gudang has their own specialty such as the last place and so on. So I think Miss Najah want to explain um, that every and each place for entertainment or for sport or for anything else, it has already has their own specialty and their own um, um, their own um, uh, but I mean their own specialty lah. Like people can do that sport anywhere, but maybe at the warehouse at Pasir Gudang, they have their own specialty, you know.
Okay, I
I think
understand.
Miss Najah want to explain that.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay, I want to add more opinion. We should do the proper because at the house uh, we can add the budget that we have, which is 250 million, and the balance of the budget uh, we can buy any facilities which is Ms. Shahidah is talking about. So when we buy the facilities, it can make people to attract the warehouse to play at there. That's
Okay,
all from me.
okay, I understand your suggestion. Thank you for your explanation.
Okay, thank
Can
you.
I add something?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I think that both Miss Shahidah and Miss Najah suggest is good idea, but I want to stand with my suggestion, which is I absolutely think that Bukit Core is the suitable place for us to do our project. As I mentioned before, the the Bukit Core have lots of attraction, which is in Bukit Core there are so many flora and fauna. Not only for the bird, it's also the mammalias and the reptile. So people can study, and it's suitable for the educational purposes. Besides, it's also suitable for the entertainment because it's a private area and we can develop Bukit Core and give an impact to the people there. Uh, and I want to add that if we do our project in Bukit Core, we can increase the income and also the value of Bukit Core itself. So, any question there?
Miss Husnina, can I ask you something about Wiki?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Miss Husnina, I want to ask you, is there worth it or not with our budget, which is 250 million for your project, Wiki?
Okay. Thank you for the question. I want to mention that the Bukit Core is suitable place and worth for us to spend our money there because um, Bukit Kor is a rural area, so we can do the development in such a lower cost than the other places, which is the Bukit Belacan and also Pasir Gudang. Because as I mentioned, the Marang Bukit Kor is a rural area. So there we have the benefit to improve that place, and we can attract more tourists and also more people to come to Bukit Kor. Any question else?
Thank you, Miss Husnina, for your explanation.
Okay, you're welcome.
Sorry for interrupt you again, Miss Husnina.
Yes, it's okay.
But could you tell us more about the outcome from your suggestion project?
Okay, for the outcome of my suggestion, can Miss Baina go to the last slide, second last slide.
Sure. Wait.
Thank you. Okay, for the anticipated outcome, I will state in the slide, which is this area is very calming and relaxing area, and also we will get a positive feedback from household because I do some research from the previous project that the people and household there support the development in Bukit Kor, and also they said that the development in Bukit Kor will increase the job opportunities, increase the income of household, and increase the price and the value of Bukit Kor itself because of the development. Is that clear?
Okay, thank you, Miss Husnina, for answering my question.
Okay.
I think that's all the question from me.
So I want to ask, is Miss Najah and Miss Shahidah agree with me, or you both still stand with your suggestion?
Miss Najah, do you want to talk first or me?
I think I agree, which is the project Bukit Core is the best.
And it's same with me. And I think like a project of um, Green Hills at Bukit Core, Terengganu is the best.
Okay, thank you so much. So I also stand with my suggestion that Bukit Kor is the best place to us to do our project.
Okay, so we must make one animal suggestion. So, you all upset to choose Bukit Komarang Terengganu, right?
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Chairman.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. So do you want have issue about this choose?
Sorry for interrupt. Can I ask something to you, Mr. Chairman?
Okay.
What is your opinion? Do you agree with our suggestion that we will proceed with Bukit Kor? Do you have any comment?
Okay, I have one comment. I want to ask you if we do a contraction project in the Bukit Core, it will have it will it not disrupt and supply of clean water and landslide there like what happened in Highland Tower, because I didn't want same thing happen to our project. So do you think this is safe to do our project?
Thank you for your question. So I want to tell you guys that before we do a development or we build a building, we will do the EIA, which is the assessment for the environmental. So we will decide there which is suitable or not. And in my suggestion that we only do the campsite or the villas and not the tower. So it is safe if we do the only just a campsite and not the higher building. Okay.
Okay. Your reason, give me some truths. Okay. Okay. If do not have any issue, let's bring this meeting to close for today. So after we hear idea from Miss Husnina, we decide to accept her idea. So we proceed our project Alpha at Bukit Komaran, Terengganu. Okay. Thank you for your attendance and participate. That's all of today, and you all will can be dismissed now.
Okay, thank
Thank
you
you,
so much.
everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chairman.
Okay.
Thank you, Cora.